Okay, so this is the quickest thing ever, but this is what I'm starting with. I don't have anything on my skin at all. So I have like hollows here, and you can see that my brows are like really thick, but they're also really sparse. Like they go up really high, but I'm missing all these hairs here and in lots of other places. So I can't zoom or anything with this, and I look crazy. And if you could see where I'm balancing the camera, you'd laugh. But there's like literally no place to actually film. So this is kind of gonna suck, but I'm just taking some concealer, and I'm just putting a couple little dots right here. Like I'm literally using the tiniest amount. That's a scar. I've got a scar here and a scar here that's healing. And then outside of that, I would just take the tiniest little bit through here just to cover up where that hollow is. It's the Kat Von D L7, I believe. L5 neutral. And then I'm just taking a beauty blender. I use a 10x mirror, and I'm literally just kind of doing this really lightly. It's damp. Sorry that I have to stare into this 10x mirror over here. I don't know how to do my makeup not in a 10x mirror. So I'm just pressing that in around the nose. The only thing I have on my skin is moisturizer that I put on like at 7:30 this morning, and a little bit of sunscreen. Very lightly cover these up. I have lip balm on. That's also the other thing. Okay, so that part is done. Actually, no, it's not. I have a blemish right there. So just cover that up. All that really did was just kind of even out a couple little areas. And then the next thing that I do is my brows. This might be hard to do on camera, but I usually take like a waxy pencil. Sometimes I'll do this with a powder, and my brows should actually start here. I have hairs there, but you just can't. There's like 10 of them. I'll just make a little line right there, and then lay the pencil flat. And flick, just flick it up. Just like that. And then I take it and I come down where those hairs are sparse on the top. And this just makes it just shades it a little bit. It's like a pale grayish color that kind of makes it look like there's more hair there than there is. So that's all I do, and I use the waxiness of the pencil to make the hairs lay where I want. I'm really not depositing much product at all. I don't trace the line underneath my brow. I don't know if you can see like the hairs there, because with this kind of look that I'm going for, it makes it look less fake if you can see like all the chaos of those natural hairs under there. I'm just brushing through with a spoolie, and then sometimes I would paint the hairs in individually in the front. I'm just going to use this pencil. This is the this was a MAC. It's discontinued. This was the MAC Impeccable Brow in Taupe, which I like, and then this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Granite. I'm just going to draw a couple hairs in where I have the worst bald patch right here and then right here. So I'm just drawing in some hair strokes, just a few, mostly up top. So that's that. And then I'll give it a brush through again just to kind of make the hairs look like they have less product on them, because I want them to look like hairs. And then I take something like Benefit Gimme Brow or the Anastasia, I'm losing my voice, the Anastasia gel. This is Glossier Boy Brow in black. And I just brush it kind of through the front. And take it barely. So it just makes it look like hair. It looks a little blocky here, but like in real life, if you were to look at it, you would just see hairs. Like all these crazy hairs, which is what I want. So I'm just gonna do the other one really, really quick. Again, it's taking me twice as long to do this lame ass tutorial than it would to actually do this to my face, because I'm talking and I have to like explain stuff and turn to the camera and all that good shit. So yeah. So I did that, and then now I'm just going to brush through the brow, and then I'm gonna lay those hairs in. This one is the cowlick brow, but the bald patch isn't as bad at the top, so there's that. That's at least decent. So now I'm done with that. Literally just gonna take a little bit of this product. It basically just kind of thickens the brow, thickens the hairs, attaches little like fibers to the hairs. And again, I really only do that in the front area where it's bad. And then sometimes I will even take the spoolie and go through after I'm done to make it look even more natural and more just faded. So brows are like the thing that takes me the most amount of time. I'm not bothering to curl my lashes. Normally I would curl my lashes because it makes a huge difference, but I'm not going to bother right now. I'm just going to take some voluminous carbon black mascara, and I have naturally long lashes, so I can literally just get away with like nothing. I just do a little bit. Not used to doing that in a camera. But again, this would look 100 times better with curled lashes, but I'm just not doing that because I didn't do that yesterday. And then I'm gonna go a tiny bit on the lower lashes, barely touching them. I don't want it to be obvious that I'm wearing mascara. I just want it to look like I have more defined lashes and a few more lashes than I do. So that is done. And then we have the cream blush. This is Envious by Rituel de Fille. It's just like a red cream. It is the color of blood. I just tap my fingers in it and kind of like get some on my fingers. I don't know if you can see that. And literally just pat it right in to the skin. Just literally pat it onto my skin. I barely use any, but it does look like there is a blush. I'll kind of move the camera around. So that is done. You can use this on your lips too. It gives a decent stain. There's that. I'm going in with the RMS Living Luminizer, which is a cream highlight. Great for dry skin. Pretty subtle. I use it on my husband sometimes when I'm doing his makeup for the club, and it just, when light hits it, it makes your bone structure like really look great. Brings some life back into the skin. I don't know if you can see that, but I just put it on my cheekbones, and I'll go a little bit like up here, barely at all. I'll take it here and here in the tear duct area. I'll go a little bit under the brow, just because that's the thing I like to do. right here on the nose, here on the nose. I'm a little extra with my highlight, but I don't care, I love highlight. On the chin, and then I sometimes will take it right here. 'Cause I have very dry skin, so I can kind of get away with doing this. I don't need to powder. Sometimes I'll even put it, I'll do it right now because it looks sort of cool. I'll even put it on my lid, just in the center, just so that when the light hits it, there's the tiniest sheen. Definitely not a thing that you notice as like a makeup product, but it is lovely and I do like it. My tattoo has been fading for years, so what I do usually is I just take this stamper. It happens to be like the perfect size of my tattoo. So sometimes I'll fill it in with a brow pencil, but usually I'll just take the stamper and literally just stamp over my tattoo. It is the exact size and shape, so it works really well. Taking the balm off, I have Rituel de Fille. These are like a lip stain, lip tint. They have blackthorn and whitethorn, and what I did was I used both. I just kind of went in with the blackthorn right here, like right in this area, right here, to give a little depth right there, and it actually also gives a really good dead girl look if you just kind of want to stop there with the lips, or if you do like a concealer lip and then you just run this along the inside area, it looks really cool. But I'm not going for corpse today, shocker. I'm taking Whitethorn, which is really just like a My Lips But Better shade, and I'm just tracing my thin ass lips with this, not being super precise. Just doing that, and then softening the line a little bit, and that is what I did. And let me see if I can kind of show you. I don't know, it's really hard. I don't know if you can see the blush on my cheek. The light in here is crazy. Let's see if I can get better light. Yeah, that's definitely better. So again, nothing but microblading would really fix my brows because the hairs are just missing. But you can see that my face has some life in it and my brows do look less sparse than they were. And you can't see a flush in my cheeks, and the highlight is apparent when I move, but it's not like crazy. And I do like crazy highlights, so that is pretty much it. Not really doing anything with my hair. We'll probably change out my bathrobe because that's not super appropriate to go grocery shopping in, but that is that.